No, I apologize because they're dirty, undercover sitting outside, but all the pollen from this year. This is my stocker. I do have pipes and an aftermarket head for it. It's O2 Yamaha Viper 700 triple. She's no slouch. You know, though people will tell you that they aren't that fast. Well, I clutched mine, so she's quick. This is my 2000 Yamaha SRX 700 triple. I call this one Thumpy. That's a custom snow flap I had designed. Same thing on the Black Widow up there. And same thing here on Drago. I got some more clutch work to do on my SRX and on my pipe Viper. Stock SRX, about 142 horse. You'll see me pull these in and I'll have videos of me renting before winter. I always do new sliders, carbides, whatever it needs, go through the carbs. My daughter's ovation over there running. And this is my pipe Viper. Wrecking a chassis, built it from the ground up. Got CNA Pro skis, Owens gas shocks, which is, you know, not a lot of people have that on their old Vipers. It was a special option. I'll get them all cleaned up this summer and have them ready to rip for the winter. But this is my dirty girl. She's about 165 horse. I'm gonna pop the hood for you. A little flushing to do. I'm gonna shut these other ones down. My daughter's fan cold, done running about 10 minutes. Now you can hear how throaty a Viper is with pipes on it. These are SLP triple pipes. I got my own clutch kit going in it. Kind of a combo between racing clutch setup and my own racing clutch setup, let's put it that way. She wants to go. Well, there she is, my pig. I'll have her in this summer, clean her all up. I fire them all up about once a month. I have them topped. I top them all off with gas. End of the season, and that way it keeps moisture out. And then I buy this stuff. You can either get Startron or K100, and it's a gas stabilizer, and it just keeps everything nice. So your fuel won't go bad over the summer, even though it's sitting there, and all the hot cold from, you know, day night. It won't let moisture get down in there. I did, however, have a couple blow up last year. It happened to be this SRX, which is my absolute baby, and then back there I got a 98 with a tarp over it. Took the crank out of both of them. Bad, nice, and easy gas, because even their 91 octane has water in it. So what K100 will do is it'll, unlike the Startron, it'll pull the water out and keep you from blowing up, hopefully. But I pull them all in. They all had brand new tracks within the past 2 years. You know, on this one, they're just dirty. I'll pull them in the garage. I'll blow all the dust, dirt off them. I'll hit them with the seat with Armor All, the tanks with Armor All, polish it all up. I got a nice Mother's Carnauba wax for the hood. You know, anything they need, I get them. I don't, you know, I don't have my own garage, just my parents, so I kind of do what I got to do, which is leave them outside. Otherwise, I'd have them inside. It would save me a lot of work, but, you know, they shit and grit. The clutch kit I got in my stock Viper, 0 to 90 in a hurry, about as fast as I get my hand on a bar. Never really had anybody take me unless it's on top end. You know, if we're talking top end, the clutching's a little off on my SRX. I use the heel clickers, and the spring's so heavy it cracks the sheaves on the primary clutch. So what I'm going to do is I do have heavy hitters, and I have the HCA weights, which is an old VMAX 4 weight. They come in real aggressive, and I got a Hawk orange spring to put in there. I'm going to see if it's... I like the clickers because they're real aggressive coming out of the hole, and this thing just launches like a rocket. Not much can beat it, 0 to 120. And then, you know, everybody down in the twisties, yeah, good luck. Unless it's Mowgli, you know, nice rollers or starter bumps, then you got me, because I don't have a lot of suspension. But you're going to be working hard too. And I will, even though I'm old, I will stay with you. You know, and then you get me out on a flat run or a lake where I can just let it go. Geez, you better be dialed in perfect, because this thing is no slouch whatsoever. Anybody that knows about the SRX knows this is one badass machine. Pipe Viper, I'm still clutching that too. I have 3 sets of heel clickers, and I have basically 2 sets of heavy hitters, so I can do whatever I want. And you know, even the 8DN 10s or 20s, which are stock Viper weights, they work okay, because with pipes you're going to want to get up to the 9 grand, and then with adding horsepower and not changing the clutching, you know, stock Viper will run 8,700 RPM anyways, and you'll gain that 3 when you pipe it, so you're going to be right in peak power range anyways, which is 9,100 where you want to be. So you really don't have to dick with clutches, but I did because I want more of an aggressive hole shot, and I actually changed the gears in the Viper too. I put SRX gears in it. It helps your hole shot immensely, because I line these two up, the Viper and the SRX, and the Viper should have more horsepower than the SRX, and the SRX just kicks its ass. And I found out that it's because with the Viper gears, it's they're 2237 gears, and the SRX they're 2338s. And basically all I was doing on the Pipe Viper was digging a trench all down a half-mile field and not grabbing traction. And meanwhile the SRX, it spins once, twice, hooks up, and fucking gone. I mean gone. So I'm like, okay, what's the difference? Well, the only difference is the gearing in the gearbox. So I jumped that up to 2338, and I haven't got the clutch quite dialed in yet. I know I'm not hitting RPM. You know, to get to the 9,100, I'm probably in the 8,700 range.